What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Kuro have just started teasing us with some images for RINASCITA. The drip marketing is here, finally. We've been waiting for a while now, and there's kind of been a bit of a standoff between Kuro and Hoyo, hasn't there? If the memes are to be believed. Who's going to go first? Who's going to blink? Who's going to start the marketing first? And we've started to get some images from Wuthering Waves over on the Twitter. They are just teasers. We're definitely getting a bit of a vibe for RINASCITA for whenever that comes, if it's going to be in 2.0 or whenever we get it. But we're starting to get little teasers, and we're definitely getting a vibe of like affluence and extravagance, and I definitely feel this European aesthetic that's been mentioned in previous videos that we've spoken about, and the idea that potentially that's what RINASCITA is based upon, because in Italian I think RINASCITA means rebirth or rejuvenation or something along those lines. But let's get straight into the image that they've showed up on the Twitter then, shall we? And let's have a little look and see what we think then. So we got the first one from Wuthering Waves. Upon a distant shore, hashtag Wuthering Waves, hashtag RINASCITA. And this kind of looks like a staff, doesn't it? A staff or a cane? A walking stick or something. I'm thinking a staff, potentially a cane though. And again, this idea of affluence is definitely there, isn't it? It's extravagant. It looks regal almost. So I think the idea of RINASCITA potentially being awash with money and power seems like an idea that I'm getting from this. And it says Laguna in RINASCITA as well, so I don't know if this is going to be the name of the city. And we've got like a little logo here for the city, which kind of looks like, I don't know if it's a buoy or a lighthouse, and it's kind of surrounded by what looks like a horse or a unicorn that's kind of mixed in with the water. So I don't know if it's some sort of seahorse unicorn thing, I don't know. But yeah, so we're definitely, I don't know if this is a character's weapon or it's just a marker for the vibe of RINASCITA and Laguna. But it definitely gives me the idea of this, like, this upper class, this money, this extravagance, and money basically, and power. Again, like I say, what do you think it is? Do you think it's a cane or do you think it's a staff? Be interested to see either, because if it's a cane, then that says different things. If it's a staff, then we're thinking magic potentially, ancient powers, I don't know. But this is the first image on a distant shore. And then we've got the next one, the carnival beckons, and this is an allusion, I think, or alluding to a particular character that was going around the rumor mill. I don't know if you saw some of the leaks. We're not going to get into that anyway, but this definitely resembles some of the things I was hearing in regards to that particular character. So we're getting this, again, this European sort of aesthetic from it, aren't we? You know, again, money, power, the carnival. You know, there's going to be a lot of, I think, hedonistic vibes, shall we say, where Camilla would probably fit in very well. You know, this different coloured mask here that's got like gold gilding upon it as well. And again, for Laguna. So yeah, for me, again, I'm definitely, the vibe I'm getting, at least I'm getting anyway, is like this idea of extravagance. You know, it's a place that's probably in a better position than where we've visited so far in the world. They're not only just surviving, they're thriving to a point of, obviously, having these huge parties and being able to spend their resources and wealth, I guess, on these extra little trinkets, because they definitely do seem like that's what they're showing off, that there's this again, this extravagance to have these sort of trinkets. But again, this could be something to do with the character, like I say, and this could be a weapon also. So we've got the carnival beckons. Then let's move on to this one. Let's set sail. So this looks like some sort of lockbox or like a suitcase. So I don't know if this is like aiming towards the fact of that we are setting sail, this is our luggage to take with us. I'm not too sure. Or I was thinking as well, maybe it's you know, pointing towards that Laguna is potentially this tourist destination where people go to, you know, go on vacation or go on holiday, because that's kind of vibe I'm getting. Maybe it's going to have hotels and, you know, places for people to go and relax and enjoy the time. And the idea of this, again, with the buoy and the unicorn seahorse thing, whatever the hell it is, I'm thinking it's going to be a place where the weather's nice, it's sunny, and again, a place to go on vacation. So yeah, I don't know what else to get from that, really, unless there's a character that's going to have some sort of, I don't know, luggage involved in their character, or like some sort of lockbox ability where they pull something out of it. I don't know, because it is kind of chained up as well. So either crime's really high in Raguna, or this is designed to keep something in, potentially, rather than actually being used to take someone's luggage somewhere. It looks like whatever's in there is either incredibly valuable and they don't want anybody getting in, or they don't want something getting out as well. I've actually just thought about that. Maybe there is something in here that's potentially dangerous or incredibly powerful, or I don't know. Yeah, again, interesting. So again, like, I definitely am getting this idea of like, you know, extravagance, money. You know, there's going to be a lot of gold gilding and grand halls, and the place is going to be awash with people with money, basically, who are there to potentially have fun. So yeah, not much that I can get from that, really. Let me know your thoughts as well. What do you think of these images? What's it bringing to your mind as well? I'd like to know. Let's move on to the next one then, shall we? So we got To the Hidden Archipelago, the Land of Echoes, which we've heard about that already. If you remember the one character that spoke to us in the game, and he actually mentioned that it is the Land of Echoes, where there's echoes there that actually talk, and they're not your normal echoes. So it'll be interesting to see what that's all about as well. And this looks like a rolled up tie, I think, yeah, with a tie clip. So again, I don't know if this is to do with a character, but like, you know what I see when I think of this? I think of like a bellboy's uniform again at a hotel. So it makes me think of these like vacation vibes. I'm like, in my head, like going back to like this, even though it could be a staff, I'm thinking of seeing people in suits and top hats and, you know, again, that carnival vibe. You know, people traveling there to go on the holidays, people looking smart, people looking like they've got money, wealth. And for some reason, this just makes me think of somebody standing outside the hotel, and that's part of the uniform. I could be totally off there. That's kind of just the vibe I get. It could be, again, something to do with one of the characters, and that's the kind of outfit they wear. Again, though, you know, we're not getting much from these. These are really, really just teasers, and all we can do when we look at these teasers is kind of theory craft, can't we? So let me know your theory crafting in the comment section about these as well. Like, what are you thinking? What does this bring to mind for you? What's the image that you're getting out of these in regards to these images that we're seeing? All right, let's move on to the next one then. This one is the interesting one for me, though. This looks very, very cool. So it's, and behold its grand unveiling. And do you know what this screams to me straight away? Gunblade. That looks like a gunblade to me. A gunblade made out of crystal or ice or glass. Again, this extravagant nature of the whole place. So I can't shake this idea that Raguna is a place of wealth. Definitely a place of wealth. But this looks very interesting. It's got like a rifle, but it looks like a trigger here as well. If we look, if I just zoom into that there for you guys, let me just zoom in for you. See, we've got like a trigger here that you can see. You know, we've got this like crystal here, and this almost looks like you know, a revolver chamber that potentially could spin. And then again, this might look like you know, like it goes into, you know, like Final Fantasy VIII. That's just what it reminds me of, is a gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII. This is the most interesting image, if I'm honest, because obviously this is something that looks like potentially a character's going to be using as a weapon. So we'll be interested to see if we do get swords that could potentially be used as ranged weapons as well. This is something that I've spoken about in my streams, actually. I'd like the idea of a ranged character being able to close the distance and do close quarter combat also. Maybe this is the weapon for a character that can potentially do that. You know, that's their style, that can shoot from range but close the distance. Maybe it's just a fancy sword. I don't know, you know? You know what as well? You could, maybe it is just straight up a rifle, you know? It could be like an old-fashioned kind of like musket-type rifle as well. It definitely looks more like a blade to me. But that being said, you know, play devil's advocate. Potentially, maybe it is a rifle. I know this is more just, I think, the light here, but it looks like it ends almost in a jagged form, and it doesn't go to a point. But again, I think that's just the way the lighting is. It fades off into like the bright light, doesn't it? So yeah, this looks really cool. This does. Some sort of gun blade, crystal sword, musket potentially. Looks very cool though. And then I just wanted to show you this. We've got this tweet from Wither Universe, all the images together, so you can see them all together. Yeah, do you know what that just screams to me? It's just regality, you know, cash, money, wealth, power, a place that's frivolous, you know, they're able to do things beyond just surviving, and they're actually thriving. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this and talk about it, because obviously it's the first little bit of teasing we've been getting. I think a lot of people have been waiting, when is drip marketing coming for 2.0? If this is for 2.0, I'm assuming it is. We don't know. Does this mean that RINASCITA is coming for 2.0 then? So yeah, if we go back to here as well, you can see upon a distant shore, the carnival beckons. Let's set sail, my friend, to the hidden archipelago of RINASCITA, the land of echoes, and behold its grand unveiling. So I'm thinking that we're going to get there, and there is going to be some big, you know, big carnival, big party. Again, like I say, it seems like a place of wealth, doesn't it? And you know, if the rumors about the place are to be believed, it's definitely going to have this sort of Roman/Greek European vibe to it. It's going to be a port city as well. I think Raguna is, if that's the name. And I just think of like Laguna as well. You know, I don't know, maybe like that's what they're playing on there. I'm not too sure. So yeah, we're here as well. RINASCITA, I think in Italian, I think means rebirth or something like that. So it kind of makes sense that it would be an incredibly extravagant place. It's been reborn as this place that's powerful, that's wealthy, that's you know, that's, again, like I say, it's thriving. It's not just surviving. So yeah, I think the one that I'm really kind of intrigued about is this just luggage, like I say, in that regard, in traveling to there, or does it like relate to it being a holiday destination, or is something being contained within this lockbox that people don't want getting out? Because it does look like it's really secure. Again, there could just be high crime in Laguna. You know, it's in case you get mugged in the streets. And obviously, I think this potentially could be alluding to a character within the game, or it could just be about the carnival, basically, you know, with the mass. Again, is this a staff or is this a cane as well? But yeah, the image for me that's the coolest though is this gunblade, whatever it might be. Guys, let me know in the comment section. We're getting the drip marketing. Now's the time to be having these conversations about like what do we think's happening. It's exciting, you know, when we get these sort of teases, we can start theory crafting and coming up with ideas. I'd like to know your ideas in the comment section, guys. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video, guys. We do plenty of Wuthering Waves here on the channel, as well as other gacha content. So subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video. Ta-ra.